Hey, hello! This is going to be the first sewing video on my YouTube channel. Yesterday I had the urge to clean out and sort out my apartment. I've gone through every room and tossed out some trash and I've sorted out a lot of clothes again because my style has changed over the past 1 to 2 years a lot, and so I'm constantly trying to get out all the things that I don't wear anymore. But I have a few pieces where I love the fabric or I love the color of the pieces, but I don't like the cut anymore. I think the cut is always the biggest problem when you change your style. And so I have again sorted out my closet and found 2 tops where I love the fabric or I love the color of the fabric, but I don't wear them anymore because of their cut or their fit. And the first one is this one. It's super soft and stretchy fabric, so I thought I'm going to try to make a new top out of the old one that is better fitting for my style and for myself. Okay, then I have a second top. This one, it's such a pretty green, like a mossy one. It's so pretty. I really love this color. And the fabric is okay too. It's not very high quality fabric, but it's super soft. So I'm going to try to revamp this shirt too. And I've scrolled through Pinterest a lot for inspiration, different cuts, different fits. What can I make out of those specific shirts? Because of course I have limited fabric. I only have as much fabric as the top is large. So I scrolled through Pinterest and looked for different fits, and I will show you some of them here. And I think the green one is going to be some kind of crop polo shirt, and the yellow one trying to do a turtleneck, maybe a crop turtleneck, because I have a bit more fabric with this top because it's really long and the arms are really long. I don't have any pattern for that and I have no experience, and I'm just trying to make something up in my mind how to get the fit that I want, and I hope it works. So as you might have noticed, it's a few days later. So the first step that we are going to make is to search through my closet for some pieces of clothing that I can use to make a pattern. The first one should be very easy. I have a black turtleneck here that's very well fitting on my body, and I think I'm going to make a pattern out of this, but a little bit cropped. And for the second one, for the polo shirt, I think I'm going to steal a shirt from my boyfriend. Let's see. Maybe this one here. Oh, I forgot to explain what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to trace the shirts that I've chosen from my closet that already fit me, and trace them on some packaging paper like this, and cut them out, and then use the self-made pattern as a pattern for the new clothes. And let's hope that the pattern pieces are going to fit on the old shirts so that I have enough fabric. To make the patterns, I'm going to place one part of the shirt on my wrapping paper. I check the shirt for any wrinkles and make sure that the seams are on top of each other. Then I carefully trace along the seams. Because I am working with stretchy fabric later on, the mock-ups don't have to be super perfect. I've changed to my desk because we are starting to sew and seam rip and stuff like that, and that's better on my desk. So I have here all the rough patterns that I traced, and now I'm going to make them fit and adjust them more to my liking and to my body. And I think I'm going to exchange the bodice pattern of the polo shirt and use the bodice pattern of the turtleneck for both shirts, because I want the polo shirt to fit more snug, and I think I don't have enough fabric with the green shirt to use the big polo shirt bodice pattern that I traced right now. So that means that I have to adjust the arms, the sleeves of the polo shirt, that they will fit on the smaller arm openings of the turtleneck bodice, and also the color of the polo shirt, because the neck opening on the polo shirt bodice is a lot wider than on the turtleneck bodice, so I have to make this smaller too. So for the length of the bodice pattern, I think I'm just going to take some quick measurements, how long I want the cropped shirts to be, and transfer those length on the pattern and cut it. I hope this was not too confusing, but I'm just experimenting myself, so I really don't know what I'm doing at all. I'm just going to try and hope that it works. Okay, it's day 3 of this project now. My plan for today is to place and pin all those pattern pieces that I made yesterday onto my 2 shirts and cut them out and pin them together. I haven't seam ripped the 2 shirts, and this is because I'm hoping that I could place some of the pattern pieces right on the seams or on the borders here, because then I don't have to hem every single piece. The biggest problem I see right now are the sleeves of the yellow shirt, because I wanted to make a long sleeve turtleneck out of this shirt, but I don't know if I have enough fabric for that. I hope that I can pin the pieces in some way so that I don't have to use this ripped part here, but I don't know if this will work. I'll just have to check it out. Maybe I'll have to make shorter sleeves. Because I am working with stretchy fabric, but I don't have stretchy yarn, I am only sewing with the zigzag stitch. So if I am wearing the shirt, the fabric is still able to expand without bursting the seams. To achieve the curly border, I am constantly pulling on both ends of the fabric while sewing. Whew, okay. This project took way longer than I expected. I thought I would quickly talk about what went well and what didn't, so that I maybe can see my own errors and make something better next time. There are a few things that didn't turn out as planned. The first thing is the color of this shirt here. This didn't turn out as pretty as I hoped, but I think it's okay because it's the first time that I made a neck opening like this, and I made up the pattern pretty spontaneously, so those flappy bits here, I cut them out without a pattern, and this pattern is a mixture of made up and traced around the color of my boyfriend's polo shirt, so I think it's okay for the circumstances. Then the yellow shirt nearly completely didn't turn out as I hoped or planned it would. I didn't make it a turtleneck, and the sleeves are only, I don't know, 3/4 sleeves or something like that. And that's mainly or just because I didn't manage to place the patterns on the old shirt as I hoped I could place them, so there wasn't enough fabric for that. It's as simple as that. But all in all, I think the shirts turned out pretty well, or at least I really like them. I think I'll get a lot of wear out of them. But if I have to choose, I think I like the green shirt a bit more, just because it's a lot more going on with the color and the slit and something like that. And the yellow one is pretty basic and normal, but it doesn't matter. It's going to be a solid staple, I think, because it's so simple. I can combine it with a lot of other clothes. So my last question is, what do you think? How do you think the shirts turned out? Maybe you have some tips or some recommendations for me. I hope that I could inspire you to go through your own closet and maybe find some pieces that you haven't worn in a long time, but you maybe can resew to make you excited to wear them again. And if you liked the video, please consider giving me a thumbs up or subscribing to my channel. I'm trying to upload once a week or every 10 days. And I hope I see you in my next video. Bye! Because it would be less time Wait a minute. So I think I'm going to exchange the bodice pattern and use the turtleneck bodice pattern for both shirts, because I want the polo shirt to fit a lot more snug on my body, and this would work a lot better with this would work a lot more. Third attempt. And this would work a lot better with the Okay, I have a wasp, no. Oh my gosh.